Welcome, Nuggets. Let's see if audio is working and everything is fine. I think it should be. Yes. All right. Hopefully, this stream we will be having like immaculate streaming, perfect bitrate, perfect audio, perfect latency, perfect everything. It's gonna be perfect. I can do Trump, but you get what I mean. Last time we had some trouble. This time we're not gonna have any trouble. Let's go. Welcome to another dev stream where we're gonna be making some art for Wrenched. You know what? Let's get into it right away. Because actually, before dinner, I was messing about with some things that I wanted to show you guys. So let's just, you know what? Let's run through what I have been working on the past few days. I hear some children stirring in the deep. Never mind. Let's run through and let's show you guys what I've been working on the past few days. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's go full screen for this. All right. Oh, she can't remember. Okay, so in the last stream we made these Unities. Oh, guys. So I don't know how the stream is, but my PC is having some definite difficulty with and streaming and running Unity and having a browser open to check my my stream health. But let me tell you this, guys. In a couple of days, a new PC is coming. I am so excited! I have ordered a new PC, and it's gonna be a beast. It has like an i7 64 gigs of RAM, a 4070 GTX graphics card. Is gonna be all decked out. You know, I thought it was time for my old PC, which I love. It has done so good, to get an upgrade. So that will hopefully be the end of all problems, as well as this crappy latency problem. Nevertheless, let's continue. All right. A little secret over here. So in the previous stream, we made this grass, which was basically an object placement script. So the way we did that was we had a... let's see where we at. Here with the grass. Yeah, so we basically had a collider, and inside of the collider we could spawn in random geometry. I then took that same concept and I extrapolated that to pickups. I don't know what my girls are doing, but they should be in bed, but they are not. They're making a ruckus. As I was saying, I extrapolated that to make basically material placement. So materials like the pickups that I have in the game. Material placement easier. Oh, the frame rate is crappy. And the way I do that, that's actually really interesting, is instead of a collider, I do that with a line renderer. So I have pickups right here. So it basically is a line over which we can spawn objects. So spawn objects over line. And you can, of course, create squares and loops with that. So that makes it really easy to place pickups in different patterns and stuff like that, which I think is pretty awesome. So I've been doing that. I actually been changing up my water shader a little bit, so it now also moves and looks a bit better. I added some more art. And one thing I was playing with right before dinner was, as soon as you see an enemy, it switches to a bit more of a top-down view. That is something I'm not really sure yet I want to keep. Like, for real. I'm sorry, guys. I think one of the girls fell out of bed. I need to go check on that. Sorry, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I know the screen said starting soon. Last time Streamlabs reset, my Be Right Back screen got ditched. Didn't put it back, so I had to use the start screen. One of my girls fell out of bed because they were, of course, sleeping, right? Because that's how you fall out of bed, not by playing in your room while you're supposed to sleep. Whatever. I think it's fixed. I will keep an ear out. Mom's gone for the evening, so that's why, you know, I also have some time to stream. All right, let's continue with what we were checking out. Oh, yeah. I remember. So we were checking out that the camera switches as soon as there are some enemies. Right? So now there's an enemy present. Now it switches back. Now there's an enemy. It switches back. I don't know. I sort of like it. It's a separate camera, so I can tweak it. Right, so as soon as the enemy gets destroyed, it sort of tilts back. Full disclosure, I 100% stole this from Tunic. I was watching a no-clip documentary this afternoon because I was having some development time or self-development time at work, and I was watching some documentaries, and I thought that was really, really interesting that they did that, and I figured I'd give it a try, and it actually, I don't know, it sort of works. Here's a little secret. Hey, Mariano. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the compliment. Yes, I have lost a lot of weight. A lot of weight. And I have been really bogging down. No, what's the saying? I don't know. Doubling down on my health and on getting healthy because I can proudly say, I don't know if any of you guys even knew this. I can proudly say I had type 2 diabetes. I no longer have type 2 diabetes because of all the lifestyle changes that I made and the weight that I lost. It's in regression. So that's actually pretty awesome. So that's why I lost the big amount of weight. Really had to change up my life. But perhaps that's a story for another time. But thanks for noticing. Thanks. This enemy sort of stuck here. So now once I kill this one, the camera should tilt back again. Yeah, I don't know. I sort of kind of like it. I also made this switch. And I figured I needed a way to sort of distinguish which elements are interactable. So I put a purple glow around it. I thought it looked pretty okay. Also fixed some minor bugs, right? So as soon as you would exit this room, so this room actually has a special interior camera, which is, it's a fun, that's my mouse. It's a fun thing to show, I guess, which I will focus on in the next devlog. But now real quick, so I have a couple of cameras and I have some overlay cameras. And this overlay camera actually picks up on a specific layer, which is, oh wait, that's not the scene, that's the game. Which is a layer of objects tagged with the, I believe the interior tag. Yeah, so the interior tag, so I have an interior camera, which renders objects off the interior tag. And if I would turn this one off, it would actually not render those objects, which is really cool. And then as soon as I sort of enter this room, I switch post-processing. So right now I have a special post-processing layer on. Oh wait, that's how do you say? A local post-processing layer as soon as you enter this building with Carly. And so that basically sort of blacks out everything and creates this sort of a warp that you see here in the object beneath it, right? So if I walk, I believe, no, so this full area is this post-processing volume. So as soon as you enter this room, it turns on the interior camera, and then all these objects get rendered on top of everything else, and they don't have the post-processing on it. And all the other things have the post-processing on it. So this way I can sort of fake going inside of a building, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I got the part right. Yes. So we have a moving platform. Also was messing about with some new background buildings. Not really sure how I feel about that one though. And this fans. I was thinking about rotating that one a little bit so you see it a little bit better. And so now I get in the vicinity of an enemy, so it should actually, oh wait, doesn't it rotate down anymore? Oh wait, yeah it does. Yeah, so I'm still toying with that, you know, with that idea, if that is something that I want to do. Not really sure. I think it looks pretty cool. All right. But, you know, that's the state of the game as it is right now. Yeah, so let's just, you know, I have, I don't know, I guess about 1.5 hours or something let's just continue making some art. You know, this level, this level right here, I think is at a 60%, like as it is right now. I think it is at a, maybe a little bit less, 55% art stage, as it is right now, right? So it has some basic layout, it has some basic detail. I want to add a lot more stuff, right? I want to add small things. I want to add, debris, perhaps some more buildings. I added this building, which is sort of a bonus building with some extra stuff. I might actually want to be able to enter this building, which is something that I think would be really awesome to do. But at this stage, I just want to go over all the levels and basically get the whole entire game to this level of art. Which also means like making enemies, making NPCs, making stuff like that. The NPCs are like, there's sort of a skeleton here. We could actually make that. Shall we make that? That's actually pretty dope. Let's do that. So that was my idea, to have a skeleton over there. Let's do that. Do you guys think that's a cool idea? I actually wanted to do something else. I wanted to skin a level, but perhaps making a skeleton is actually pretty dope. So let's do that. Why not? Why not? And it's going to be, I guess, fairly straightforward. I wanted to say simple, but never say things are simple, because things are not simple. All right, let me... Base female, base boy. No, let's take Doc. Let's base him on Doc. Yeah, let's do that. So what I want is just like the how do you say it? The proportions. So I'm gonna save this one and we'll call it skeleton. Save the skeleton. All right. Let's just get into it. Let's make a new collection. Skeleton. I want to put on some. Let's put it in studio mode. I could actually delete everything just to make it a little bit more. Yeah. So that's Doc. I actually still really like this character style. I think it looks good. I think when I get to the NPCs, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna redo most of them, or at least some of them, and then especially perhaps the hands. I'm not really sure yet. It was really easy to actually create new NPCs, and I wanted to create a system where all the NPCs had like the same skeleton, so I could copy over animations. So I would just have to make one set of animations, and then so everyone would have the same animations, or could have the same animations. So I really want to keep that system up, but I think I would have to do a little bit of tweaking to get that to work. All right. Let's just start off with a cube as its head. I think that would be fine. Let's make it a bit of a cubey skeleton. Let's first get like the basic proportions. So skeleton would look like this, I guess. Well, actually not really. Be a little bit smaller, I think. No, it's not rotate. No. Like so. Could have it like this. Wait a second. shouldn't do it like that. I think this would be fine for now. Maybe add one more edge loop. Then let's see. Let's see where his eyes are. I guess his eye sockets would be somewhere around here. But there is, of course, some space in between. Could just fake that like this. Wait, I'm going in too much detail already. Oh. No. This is too much detail already, Lex. Stop it. I can't. I cannot stop it. All right. Like this way, you would say that this should be a little bit bigger. Perhaps I'm also adding in way too much detail for like a simple prop, but you know, I love making stuff like this. What am I doing? So I'm basically going off the top of my head here, but perhaps I should not be doing that. Perhaps I should take a look at what an actual skull looks like. Oh, girls, why are you again out of bed? What is it with kids and not wanting to go to sleep? Like, I cannot wait to go to sleep. I don't know if I am the only one, but I frickin' love sleeping. I love it. I just love it. I love sleeping. Crap. I think this is gonna look ridiculous. We'll see if it's cool. If it's not cool, then I would actually like these to be round. I'd like them to be rounded, but you know. Ooh. Should have teeth over there, actually. Let's see what we can do to make this jaw a little bit more rounded, I guess. As a kid, life is much more exciting. Maybe that's it. Perhaps that could be. I don't know. I think my life's pretty exciting, I guess. Well, maybe. Does that help? No, life's pretty exciting, but yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe as a kid, you just think you're missing out on so much, while in actuality, like, I know that my kids used to think that when they went to bed, their mom and I would do all this crazy stuff. Well, basically we would just, you know, clean the house, cook, prepare stuff for the mornings, do all sorts of dumb stuff like that. So that was a bit of a disillusion for them. I am actually going to merge all of these vertices. It is crazy weather today. It was really, really cold, but now, man. It is seriously hot in here. So don't mind if I take off my sweater in a little while. I don't know if this actually looks like a skull. Sort of does. Yeah, like I said, I might want to do this so that I can make these sockets around it. I might actually also want to make them a bit like that. Tell me, guys, are any of you entering the GMTK Game Jam this year? Unfortunately, my usual partner in crime, Roy, and I won't be joining this year as we will both be on a holiday. I believe last year the Game Jam was in July. Was it not? I think it was. And so summer holiday has not started here yet in the Netherlands. But this year it's in the middle of August, and so I will be on a holiday. So I'm actually pretty bummed out that I cannot join. So we won't be joining this year, which is like, oh, it's kind of sad. Now I might be able to use this to sort of create more of a brow. It would be really dope if I could create some sort of teeth here. Perhaps even just by simply doing this. Yeah. Yeah. Perhaps one loop cut is enough. I also shouldn't put in too much detail. Oh, Mariano is having a self-imposed one. Ah, just making games with friends. That is actually a great idea. And we will be doing that as well. Because we always really like the vibe of a game jam, right? Game jams just it's just overall a great time, you know, just chilling, making games, pulling an all-nighter, even though, you know, that's bad for your health, but whatever, and just, you know, making games. So since we cannot enter the GMTK Game Jam, we decided to come together and just work on our own games. So Roy is also making his own game, and I'm of course making Wrench. So we were like, why not get together, help each other out, work on our games, trying to finish them, trying to get, you know, a bit of work in where we usually wouldn't be able to. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. That is looking pretty dope. Well, perhaps not the face. It's actually missing a nose. Although I could just go like this. That is sort of a nose. That's actually pretty okay, I guess. Why does it... Sometimes the auto smooth shading is pretty dope, and sometimes it's like, yeah, just isn't the best. Yeah. Wait, let me take off my sweater real quickly. As I said, it's friggin' hot in here. I have a desk fan right over there, but I fear if I turn it on, it will be damn loud. All right, let's make some vertebrae. Let me see if my anatomy... no, let me Google that. Vertebrae? How do you... Oh, it's with an EA? The spinal cord. Yeah, so it's actually more of a... I want to keep it really simple though. Ta-ta. Let's just see. Wait, does it have two? Vertebria. Top down, top view. Yeah, so it's sort of this shape, right? So it actually has... Well, you know what we could do? We could just do like this. No. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not what I want to do. I want to just move them out. That would be fine. Let me see, but it's also... Yeah, it has some really cool holes in it. This one is actually more like that. Maybe I should... Alright, let me do this differently. No. 8. No. Let's do 6. This way I can extrude these along normals. No. Individual. Yes. No, wait. I actually want to do like this because judging from the image, are they all coming? Yeah, they're sort of interlocking, right? So let me do it like this. I'll just fake the way it looks. So it sort of looks like this. This is sort of what it looks like. And then all of them. Basically, sort of, this is sort of what it looks like. And then all of them are a bit scaled in. And there's actually like a hole in here and stuff like that, but let's not go there. Let's not go there. This sort of looks fine. Oh wait, we rotated it the wrong way. Let's make it way, 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 way smaller. Perhaps this is even too small, but whatever. Origin to geometry. So that way, we set it to 0. Now we can move it up. Come down from here. Then we will make an array. No, I actually want to make a... let's see if... Because I've been trying to figure out how to do that. Let's make a curve. a Bezier curve. Let's make a Bezier. This is 1 point. No, I shouldn't. Wait, how do I add another vertex? This should be on 0, please. This one should also be on 0. And then it should be down. Your spine is curved more like... Yeah, it sort of has a dent in the middle. How do I add a vertices again? Subdivide? No. Straighten your spine, man. Wait, how do I add a... Was it control click? No. Wait, how do you add a... Oh, this is basically the spine. How do you add a annotate, curve pen, draw, radius, tilt, shear, randomize, draw? Oh, this way you can just draw a spine. But how do I add vertices? Add a vertex, of course. That's why. Not subdivide. No. Wait. That shouldn't be that hard. Blender adding a vertex to curve. No. Select the add tool. Add a Bezier. No, I don't want to add a Bezier. V? No. A to add a new vertex. Yeah, but this don't. No, A selects all. Add duplicate. What? To Bezier curve, then? The curve. Spin, snap. It says here, add a segment. Hey, hello everyone. Why can't I add? I always thought it was. It's been so long since I used. Since I used Bezier curves. How do you add a vertex? Oh, and no, I am in edit mode. There's actually a whole delete Add segment. Yeah, no. Add vertex to Bezier curve at a point. Someone should know that. Oh, yeah, Blender. Well, I don't necessarily feel intimidated by Blender, but you know, Blender can do everything. It just can do so much that at some point, W subdivide. But if I subdivide, why does it add a vertex right now? I have this on video. You saw me do subdivide multiple times. All right, but this was just, I don't know. All right. Now I want to have a object. Yes. Object follow a long curve. Array along curve. Use the add curve. Can you just... Does that work? Does the array modifier have a... like so, right? No. In the Z. It's the spinal cord. That's already looking pretty spiny. Does this have like an object offset? I don't know. No, it just starts at the curve. No. Can it like follow? No, not necessarily. Is there a curve modifier? Curve? Yes, there is actually. Curve object. Oh! It sort of follows it, but why does it start over there? Oh! Oh! Okay, so that's interesting. So... But it starts at the minus Z, so if I started at the Z... This is weird, though. Like, what's the... Huh, I guess this works, but... Oh, this is basically the start of the... But it stacks them on top. That's weird. Is it not? Minus Z? No, I think it should be Z. That's actually pretty cool. I think 12 will be fine. Like so. Can I give them a little bit more offset? 1.1. That's... Oh, wait. How do I apply this all? Apply? That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. Now we have a curved spine. That's... Yes! Alright, kind of like it. Let me just Google a Low poly skeleton. No, this character definitely doesn't look as healthy as you will remember. Let's see if we have a cool example of a low poly skeletal thing. Let's see if we... Yeah, so we should just make a floating rib cage, I guess. Yes. Let's make it a little bit stylized. Oh, this looks amazing. I love this. I absolutely love that. Ooh, these teeth look cool. That's something I should try and emulate. I could actually do that. That actually looks pretty dope. But if I do something like this... Oh, maybe not like that. Maybe... Could I do that? Then I might need to add something like this. Well, I will have to texture this bad boy anyway, or texture. So I don't want to create too many of these nasty edge loops. So I might want to do something like this. Let's see if I can make that look cool. Oh. It might look pretty dope. Sure. I don't mind getting inspired by somebody's cool design. That also actually makes that a little bit more neat. So it looks kind of weird right now, but I think that would be fine. Yeah, ribcage. So those... Let's check it out to make a simple ribcage. Because I don't want to make like too many ribs. How many ribs does it take till you get to the center of it? Yeah, so, oh yeah, so it has like this big breastbone. We can start with that and work from that. Let's just make it a cube. Nope. Like so. I made the spine pretty darn curvy. Perhaps a bit too much. Oh, dead anyway. All right, let's make a... Let's do it on the basis of a... cylinder. Oh, no. No, only that one. So I want to basically flatten it. I'm guessing there's going to be better ways to do this, but I'm just going to do it like this. We'll take this one, that one, edge, bridge. Where's bridge? Bridge edge loops. Yes. I'm gonna take this one and this one and just prop, smack it in. Bring those two together and squash this whole thing. I think that is actually pretty ribby. Ribby. Now let me wait. Where the hell is my skeletons again? Let's take a look at a real sort of skeleton. It goes from wide to. Oh, they also. Right. Yes. So the bottom ones are also. Let's put dock in here. It should actually be a bit more wider, something like that, I guess. So should then this breastbone be much wider? That's gonna look weird, is it not? Nope. So one thing I see happening is sort of this feeling. No. No. I want to not select those. Let's do it like that. Perhaps more. Oh wait, it's just, what am I doing? Let's just rotate it like that then. But your ribs, they come from your spine, right? So they should be like this. But that makes no sense in the way I modeled it. That's why I said, I think my spine is a little bit too. And these might also just be too wide out. And again, it doesn't have to be like super accurate. Because I'm also thinking about just adding 4 ribs. So this one I will just paste here. This one like here. Ah! I've never understood why Blender, not just like any other program in the world, made the move W. Like, why Blender? Why? So this one should be a bit smaller. I think that's looking pretty okay. I could maybe even remove that. That looks way scarier. I think that's better. I think that is better. Even though it has like a... So it has like these big clavicles. How do these... they actually have it closed. They all do have that bone though. Let me bring it back, but let me just... Nope. Just that one. Nope. Just that one. No, you know what? It fell off. Let me say that, because I also think I'm going to make one missing one missing arm. I'm also... I think that actually looks pretty cool. This one. Let's make some hips. Hips are difficult, man. Like, hold up. Yeah. Right where we need to be. Alright, so hips. Let's start with a cube. Let's make our life easier since this is going to be a basically mirror. Hips are weird. Let me see if I can hip bone. Hip bone. Is it called a hip bone or is it just called a hip? Oh, it's actually two pieces, of course. Look at that shit. That's crazy. How are you? It's basically a large triangle. It's a triangle with a... Wow, how would you model that even? That's crazy. See, it's like all these different parts. Well, let's try our best. In that case, let's start with the little triangle thing. It's sort of looking like a casket. Like, wow. Alright. Is that like tilted backwards? Can I see a side view of that? Yeah, it's, it's even weirder. Let's remove that one. Let's do it like this. It's even weirder. The way I'm looking at it right now is that it is actually like more or less like this, which is crazy. Like the human body, it's amazing. So let's say it like so, then this thing basically is a whole separate unit, but let's model it as a one piece. It's the one piece. How can I make that straight again? Ooh. What is happening over here? That's not good. No, because what I want, or what I thought I could do, is basically create something like this. This is a crazy shape, man. What the hell? Because this basically comes all the way forward. In my head, this wasn't looking that bad, but it is actually looking that bad. Because this should be all the way up here. Like, oh, look at that. Ooh, brother. Brother, ooh. Wait, what? This is sort of the rotation I'm looking for. And then there is actually a part here, but let's first get this correct. Because it's... it actually has a lump up here, which I think is pretty funny. Let's make this just a bit more skinny. Weirdly enough, this is actually not looking that bad. Although there should be, looking at the pelvis, that's what it's called. It's not called a hip, it's called a pelvis, right? A pelvic bone. That's what it's called. All right. Then there's this. Oh, that's looking like a nasty geometry. No. Ah. This corner is not. It's not jiving. It's not. This one also. I'd say this is not too bad. There's actually a hole in this. Wait, can I also? Yes, I can. Oh! This is most definitely not the way to model this, kids. Don't try this at home. Or wait, actually do try this at home, but don't do it the way I'm doing. I am here purely 100% going off a vibe instead of trying to make it actually realistic. Now, one thing I am noticing is that this thing in the middle is supposed to be way, way smaller. Oh, wait. Because it doesn't actually... it doesn't actually protrude from the center out. This is actually also, looking from the side, rotated a bit more like this. Ugh. And then sort of your hip bones are inside of here. Wait. Your hip bones are sort of inside of that. But these things almost touch. So your hip bones are inside of here. Huh? Oh, there's like a giant hole in this area. Yeah, alright, so that's sort of like this. I guess that's sort of like this. I guess I've seen worse pelvises. So your spine is actually attached to the lump in the middle. Like so. So this is way too big. Also, if I turn dock on, it should be more up here. Which I think would be fine. No, don't delete it. I mean, it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. Is it though as wide as, it's not as wide as your shoulders are? Should be a bit more like this. It's not the worst pelvis I've seen. I think it's okay. Let's make some leg bones. Start with the cube. No, just this one, Blender, please. Please, Blender. All right. This should be fairly simple. Let's just make this one like the standard bone, right? Like the bone that when anyone thinks about a bone, they're gonna see this bone. No, I could just go like this. This, I'll go like this. Might be too much detail to round this over. It's looking pretty bony though. I mean, what can I say? It's a bone. Let's check out Doc, his leg. His knee is a bit lower. So let's position it on the knee position. Somewhat like this. No, wait, sorry. Somewhat like this. So this should be the knee position. Wow, that's actually pretty darn good. Wow. All right, all right. If I then simply rotate it like this, that is almost, that's crazy. It's crazy how anatomy works. That is almost like perfect. Except for the fact that this is a little bit too, perhaps the bone is just a little bit too tall. Nah, I'll make the bone a little bit smaller. I wish it was a little bit smaller. And now your, do you actually have two bones in your leg? It's like a femur type thing. Let's see if I can create that. Oh, it would be really dope if I had enough time to wrap this up. Let's do it like this. that is how easy things can be. Now it's a femur. Femur. Not really sure what all these bones are called, but something like that. Now a foot. This cut is looking like pretty darn weird. But I guess Doc also has like weird proportions, right? But you know, that's just the way it is. Apply. So we're gonna say set origin to 3D cursor. Oh wait, didn't apply that one. Apply of these two. No, we're just gonna make this one bone. All right. Origin to 3D cursor. Mirror. Well, like so. Oh, now we need to make a foot. So the foot is sort of a weird lump of two bones. How do they sort of fake that like easily? And why is this so small? How does that? No, they have like weird. Because I think I want to do like one foot and one arm. I'm actually also going to use these bones. Let's first do that. Use these bones as arms, because why not? So they have, of course, like shoulder joints. So we need to make a shoulder, butt. Oh. Ah. Oh, that spine is way too curvy. That spine is way too curved. Way too curved. I think we might want to redo that one. Because the curve is also in the wrong place. But maybe it doesn't really matter since the skeleton will be lying down anyway. Like it will be lying anyway. Let's make a shoulder real quick. This really was from the top of my head. Let me confirm. A shoulder is sort of looking like that. Oh, does that actually go over? That is interesting. but it is like a sort of extended triangle. Perhaps a bit more like this then. Something like that. Oh, nope. Those are some pretty darn huge shoulders, man. That's actually not that bad. Maybe I want to move these up a little bit. Maybe we just want to crookify all the bones a bit. You know? Because it's going to be lying on the ground anyway. Like if this one over here. I think that would be fine. Alright, 1 foot. Let's see how we're going to do that. What time is it? Ooh! It is almost time to go. If I go, you guys don't have to worry about not being able to look at me, because I am dropping a new devlog as well. And I will be doing so after the stream ends right away, so you guys can, you know, continue watching. Well, this is looking more shoe-like. Is that something? Ooh. Because a regular foot sort of has like a bulge-like thing right here. Where your ankle is, I believe. And a heel. No, it's more of a side protrusion. Well, we can just do that then. So we'll not do that, but we'll get out the heel. I think I'm just going to do it like this. And so this is going to be a foot like this. Wait, I know your toes are bigger, but are your bones also bigger? I guess they are. Hip bone. Foot bone. Whoa, caps lock. Foot bone. Foot bone! Yes, your big toe is actually bigger. Alright. That is settled then. And so what I want to do is and level out all these. Level out all these. Nope. And level out all these. This one's going to be smallest. This one's going to be biggest. Ooh. Second biggest. I think. Does that look a bit like a foot? I don't know. Maybe. Like this heel is way too big. I actually also feel this foot is way too detailed, but you know. That's what you get, I guess. That's better already. It's also way too wide. Or at least this section is way too wide. And I guess also this circumference. It's looking like a pretty okay foot. See, compared to Doc's foot, something like that. Oh, that also fits pretty well, I guess. So one thing I could do is take the top, move it down a bit, and perhaps rotate it a little bit to make it look a little more organic. I should also do the same with this one. Oh wait. Ah! Wait, why doesn't it? Oh, it's not in X-ray mode. That should be fine. It's not the prettiest foot. It looks a bit small though. You know what? Let's see what we have right now. Let me just... no, I cannot merge this. Let me get all of these things together and export them. Art assets. Let's make a folder for NPCs. Models. Let's make it a prefabs folder. I will call this NPC skeleton. Let's see what happens when we drop this skeleton in the game. And then I will let you all be for the rest of the night. And we will have made something truly spooky. It's not even Halloween. Oh, there should have been a Halloween special. Couldn't wait that long. Sorry. Hey, why is there nothing in here? Did everything go right? No. Oh, it did. It did. Ah, there it is. Spooky. Dead NPC. Alright. So we should... minus 90, please. Ah! I shall make it a little bit bigger. Now we did not test. It's looking crazy though. Let me see if we can sort of... Ah, yeah. So that's a bit of a problem. Local to the skeleton, please. So, can I manipulate the bones separately? I should have given them nice names. Yes, I know. Ah, I can actually. So maybe I will shift some of that around. Like maybe these arms, they should be a bit lower. Like this head. Needs to be up a bit. Could actually be a bit more like that. You know what? I could actually also make like the bones completely separate. So I can do stuff like that. Whoa, why is it so skewed? Oh, that's... I know what happens. Alright, let me do this real... No, let's... Not real. Let's do it correctly. Nuggets. First off, skull. Second off, pelvis. Third off, foot. Actually want to do just one. This is a leg. I also want to do one of these. This is an arm. I also want to do one of these. This is a shoulder blade. This is the spine. And I'm going to group these. This is a chest. And this is a rib. Then I'm going to take everything. I'm going to do the rotation in the scale. Skeleton. I'm going to delete this one. Yes. Models. Oh. Skeleton. This is an NPC skeleton arm. Alright. Export. FBX skeleton. Chest. I'm guessing you can also do this automatically, but I don't know how. A foot. This is not a foot, but a leg. Also known as the legs. See what I did there? And you know, this is the crazy stuff. We've been all night been working. And what have we done? We have made a skeleton. That's it. Just a skeleton. That is why making games takes so much time. We didn't even unwrap or put any time in, you know, cleaning up the model or stuff like that. That's crazy. Alright, so now I should have all the separate things. create a new skeleton NPC. I will drop everything in here. Yes, well that is cool. I'll rotate this not locally but globally, please, and around the center. Wait. Oh. Global. Around the center of the whole group. Alright, thanks, Unity, I guess. Let's position this real quickly. Let's have this one just be like wham, somewhat like this. Off to the side, let's have one arm on the ground here. And now we can just simply duplicate this arm. Flip it over. Flip it over 180. And have it just lie over there. Same thing we can do with the leg. We can have one leg which is like sort of correct, and then we can have one leg which is like way over here, and this foot, oh, he's gonna have two left feet. Well, that's convenient, I guess. Wait, I should not have rotated that one, just kept it flat, but whatever. It's going to be our little secret that he has two left feet then. The hips, or the pelvis. Elvis the pelvis. It's going to be like that. Cage gonna be like that. Spine gonna be like that. Only real fans will know, yes. I am pretty happy with this. Let's see if we can now take this dead NPC. This skeleton. Oh, it doesn't actually matter. I'm just gonna throw a box collider around here, around the large part. No, next stream we're gonna make his head like a football. That is something that we are going to do, guys. We have to. I have to. Sphere collider. I have to. I could just add a launchable bomb, I think. Launchable projectile. No, I have to... No, I can't just do that. I have to figure out how to do that again. Next stream, promise, we're going to do that. That's going to be epic. Interactive anima. Dialogue. And the interactable, yeah, so this poor fella's just lying here. I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger, I think, just so you can see it a bit better. And I also want the skull to look at you, so I'm going to rotate it like so. And now let's see if we can also make a bone material. Misc. Let's just take the plaster one. Let's drop it in the misc. Oh no, wait. It's a variant. I don't want variants. This is not Loki. Yes, Unity. Jeez. Jeez Louise, just delete it, man. Rename. Bone. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Let's see. I think for now, this is it. This is it, fellas. Let me zap ourselves to this location. There's a camera confiner over here, which we need to... Wait, where are we? Where are we? Ugh. Thanks, Unity. Alright, so now I can zap us to the end to take a look at our hard work. Wait, why can't I jump anymore? Get over here. You're messing up the camera. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh no! No! I just want to look at the thing, please. Oh wait, the camera confiner isn't active right now. But it shouldn't be active. That's really weird. Oh, I have to fix that. Fix it in post. I have to fix that because I cannot debug like this. I will put it on the list. Put it on the list of things I have to fix. I will have to do something about, you know... Oh, we're going to make the head. Yeah, we're going to do that. We will have to do something about, you know... the fact that the eyes aren't really clearly visible and stuff like that. But, you know, I think for an evening's worth of work, it actually is looking pretty darn awesome. I think I'm going to rotate it a little bit more. And it's cool. And I can place, you know... Yeah, the skeleton does look big, does it? I scaled it up a little bit. Perhaps I scaled it a bit too much. Maybe I should scale it down again. But also Carly is just really, really small. All right. Love it. We have a skeleton, which is amazing. All right. I'm going to leave it right there, guys. I'm going to turn down for the night. As I said, a new devlog is dropping right now. You know what? Before we end the stream, I'm going to put it live right now so that after you stop watching the stream, you can jump right into that video. It's a new sort of video. I dropped a question on my Discord because I was having some trouble with, the previous style of devlogs I was making. They take a lot of time and they take a lot of effort. And I always want to make more content instead of less, but sort of in my head it becomes a big thing. And so I wanted to try something a bit more casual, a bit more like these streams actually. So make sure if you watch the video to drop a like if you like it, and leave in the comments your thoughts on the new format. And perhaps if everybody hates it, we will go back to the old style video, but that might mean that we have a little bit less videos every once in a while. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, thanks for being here. We made a skeleton. Look pretty dope. I love it. Alright, I will publish that video and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great morning, evening, night, and weekend already. Alright, check you in the next one.